everyone. Thank you for joining me in another episode of Mark on Comics. Today I've got an unboxing. I've got three boxes here, one from POW Vintage Collectibles, one from Comic Tom 101, and a little bit bigger box from CBCS. So, first, I've got a video from last week to show you. I did an unboxing, noticed my mic had died, so I shot it again, and I'm just putting it at the beginning of this one. So hold on and watch my last unboxing, which came just a week ago, and then I'll get back to this unboxing, tell you what I've got. Thank you very much. See you in a minute or two. So first of all, I've got Beware Planet of the Apes, issue number 2. I'm just a big Planet of the Apes fan, so I just had to have issue number 2. And then I've got 2 different copies of Displaced number 1. So one's the regular, one's a variant cover, issue number 1 of Displaced. Then I've got a copy of Wolverine 43. This is one of the variant covers. Next, I was lucky enough, they still had Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. Really good read. Picked up number 2. Haven't read it yet, but I'm so excited about the Ultimate Universe. Next, picked up a copy of Next, I picked up a copy of Vengeance of Moon Knight number 2. Just big Moon Knight fan, have been for years. So anything Moon Knight, yeah, I'm in. Thank you. And last on this, I picked up a copy of Night Thrasher number 1. So all of these are from Midtown Comics. They came in a few days ago, and sorry about the unboxing woes, but things happen. So next, let me do some rearranging here. I apologize. Okay, next that came out of my unboxing was a book. Next that came out of my unboxing was a shipment from CBCS. So the exciting thing for me about this, I was at MegaCon, and I submitted these books on February 4th. They arrived in my P.O. box on February 20th. Wow, that is a super fast turnaround. I did submit books on February 3rd as well, and they are en route. So when I get those books, a lot more than these few here, I'll do another unboxing. So first I've got that came in was a copy of Ghost Machine number 1. This is the Rook cover by Jason Fabok. And look, yellow label, signed by Jason Fabok, right down here. It's a 9.6. You know, I was hoping for better, but for a key book like this, I'm pretty excited, even at a 9.6. Also, in a 9.6, I got a copy of Wolverine 41. Now, the thing about this issue is it was the Fan Expo Alan Qua variant, and Alan just happened to be at MegaCon as well, so right down here, Alan Qua's signature. So this is a 9.6 Wolverine 41 Alan Qua cover. Next, look, it's Wolverine 41, the Clayton Crane cover, signed by Clayton up here. It also came back a 9.6. You know, everything can't be a 9.8. And because of the fact it's signed by Clayton, I'm still pretty excited about that book. So next, though, Wolverine. 41, the Alan Claw book with Alan's signature right down here, yellow label. And this one did come back a 9.8, so that's really exciting. And last for this unboxing, kinda, is also Wolverine 41 Clayton Crane cover, signed 9.8. So I'm really excited about those. Even the 9.6s, they're okay. So, all right, all right. I hope you enjoyed that. Now I've got another unboxing to do. So I subscribe to a monthly subscription service, PAL Vintage Comics. So I'm going to open this box and I'll be back in a moment to let you know what I got. All right, here from PAL Vintage Collectibles, I've got a copy of Wolverine number 9. So that's it from them, Wolverine number 9. So next I'm going to open the box from Comic Tom 101, and I'll be back in a moment to let you know what I got there. All right, first I've got Vengeance of the Moon Knight, number 2, I believe it is. Might be number 1. I'll have to open it up and check more. But this is the EM Gist variant, limited to 2,500 copies. And then every month they send one of these. This is each number 372 out of 1,200. Just a little extra. Then next, the Peach Momoko cover of Avengers Twilight number 1. And then a couple extras here. Superman 59 and Silver Surfer 55. So those are the books this month from Comic Tom 101. So next here, what I've got is I've got this pretty big box from CBCS. So I went to MegaCon and I took books, bought books, sent them in for grading. The video you watched at the beginning were the books that I submitted on February 4th. And I had them back on February 21st, I believe it was. And these books I submitted on February 3rd, and I received them 2 days ago. So I received them back from CBCS on February 26th. I can't believe that. So I'm going to unbox this and I'll go over the grades once I get this open. So hang tight and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I've got 1 and 2 bundles from CBCS. So I'm going to speed this up and open up the first bundle, and then I'll slow it back down so I can go over what's in this bundle. So hang on tight. See you in another minute. All right, so I've opened the first bundle, just the first bundle. So what we have here, Ghost Machine #1, cover I, the It Happened on Hyde Street cover, signed by Ivan Reese, 9.8. How exciting. Very glad to get that, 9.8. Okay, so now, Edge of Spider-Verse #3, the John Gang cover, Spider-Boy, and it is also 9.8 signed. Awesome. Next, ooh, look at this. Daredevil #183, the first meeting of Daredevil and the Punisher. This one is signed by Frank Miller, and as you can see, it is an 8.5. High grade, 8.5. Wow. Okay, next, look at this. We have Daredevil 168, also signed by Frank Miller. It is unfortunately a 7, but signed by Frank Miller, first Elektra. I'm excited. All right, then another copy of Ghost Machine #1, the Brian Hitch Redcoat edition, signed by Brian Hitch, 9.8. Then we have Ghost Machine #1. Wow, this looks familiar. The Brian Hitch Redcoat cover, signed. This one came back a 9.6. All right, look at this. Now we have Crashdown #1, sold by Carnivore Comics, with the cover by Alex Erkman-Lawn. And this one is signed by Tom Garcia, Comic Tom 101, Ryan Sargent, Fire Guy Ryan, and the artist Ben Templesmith of horror fame. So it's got all three of their signatures. And look at this, is the foil version, 9.8. How lucky is that? Wow. Okay, next, look at this, Crashdown #1. This is the Virgin cover, signed by Ryan Sargent, Tom Garcia, and Ben Templesmith. And look at that, another 9.8. Next, we have Crashdown #1, the Trade Dress edition from Carnivore Comics. Came back a 9.4, signed by Ryan, Tom, and Ben. Then I've got I believe this was the B cover of Crashdown #1, signed by Tom, Ryan, and Ben, and it is a 9.6. I forgot to mention the cover is by David Mack. David Mack. And then here, I got a couple things on the inside. Sorry, let me get these out. And here we have Crashdown #1, the Tom Kent variant, signed by Ryan, Tom, and Ben. And this one, unfortunately, is only a 9.2. Well, what you gonna do? 9.2. I'm still happy to get it. So let me move these off, and I'll be back in a moment to open the other bundle. Okay, here I've got the second bundle. So give me a few minutes to open this one up, and I'll be back to show you what I've got. Whew, boy, that's a lot of hard work. But back with the second bundle. So I don't know what we got here. Enjoy. Look at this. Avengers Annual number 10. And we got this, I got this signed by Michael Golden at MegaCon, like all the rest of these books. It's only a 7.5, but it's Avengers Annual number 10. So, and here we have another Crashdown number 1. This is the Virgin Upside Down cover. So Tom signed it upside down and put first, the first upside down that he signed. So this is signed by Tom Garcia, Comic Tom 101, Ryan Sargent, Fire Guy Ryan, and Ben Templesmith. This one's only a 9.4, but I'm okay with that. It's a good book to have. Okay. Look at this. X-Men Annual 14, signed by Art Adams. And look, 9.6. X-Men Annual. Wow, I'm really excited about this one. I do have another one of these, not signed by Art, and it unfortunately is only an 8.5. So now I've got a signature and I've got a much better book. 9.6, awesome. Then I've got, X-Men number 4, the Art Germ variant, signed by Stanley Art Germ Lau himself. 9.4. It's a little disappointing, but it's Art Germ. Next, I've got Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees number 1, signed by Patrick Horvath. 9.2. That's disappointing, but hey, what you gonna do? But still a good book to have. Okay, then look, I've got Spider-Gwen Smash number 1, the John Giang cover, signed by John. And look at that, 9.8. How can you go wrong about that? 9.8, Spider-Gwen Smash number 1. All right, then look, I've got Star Wars The Mandalorian Season 2, number 8. David Nakayama edition, signed by David Nakayama. I'm really excited about that. 9.8, yellow label. Wow. All right, then I've got Star Wars The Mandalorian, Season 2, Issue 8, art by E.M. Just, and unfortunately this is a 9.4, but it is signed by Eric, so still happy to have it. It's an awesome cover. All right, then here we go. Lilo and Stitch number 1, the David Nakayama cover. Believe it or not, yeah, it's signed by David Nakayama. I did ask him about that, and he said not generally his thing, but he's Hawaiian. They asked him to do it. He just couldn't say no. And look at this, I got a 9.8 on this one. Very nice. All right, looks like we got another Ghost Machine here. The Hornsby and Halo cover of Ghost Machine number 1, signed by, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his last name properly, but Peter Snedberg. I'm not quite sure on that, but it's signed by Peter down here, and it is a 9.82. Very good. Very good. All right, then we got another Ghost Machine number 1. This is the 1 in 100 Rook cover, 1 in 100. It is signed by Jason Fabach, and it is a 9.6. So this is cover L, 9.6. Very good. Lastly but not least, Ghost Machine #1, the standard trade dress Rook cover, signed by Jason Fabach with a 9.8. So that's that. That's really mostly great stuff. Really excited to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed the first video. And to let you know again, these books I submitted on February 3rd, 2024, and they were in my mailbox February 26th of 2024, a 3-week turnaround. So I'm really pleased at that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time.